A homeowner is up in arms tonight after he says his neighborhood association crossed the line using Google's satellite technology to scope out a violation. Good evening, I'm Leslie Rohde.
And good evening, I'm Robert Maxwell in for Robert Hadlock. It happened in the Highland Park North neighborhood in Pflugerville, and tonight KXAN's Omar Lewis has our top story.
One of the reasons I purchased my home is because I didn't have to buy a shed after purchasing the house. It was already there.
3 years after buying this property, the Henrys received a letter from their homeowners association
saying that they were doing an audit, and they noticed that I had a shed in my backyard and it wasn't approved by my homeowners association.
Gavin, who is a disabled veteran, told the HOA the shed was there before he bought the property, and none of his neighbors have ever complained. That's when he was told it was now his responsibility to remove or change it or else.
Put a lien on my house, and this is the problem now.
But that was only the beginning of his problems.
Since you can't see this shed from the front yard and no one came knocking at the Henrys' front door, they asked their homeowners association how they were able to perform an audit. That's when they were told over the phone that Google Maps was used to scope out their backyard.
It's an invasion of our privacy, for one.
The company that manages the HOA, Alliance Association Management, told us the board that did the Google Earth search has since been changed. Gavin received this email on Thursday stating the shed would still need to go. When we contacted Alliance, we were told a different story in a statement saying, quote, the current board is and has been actively working with the homeowner and offered to vote to grandfather in the metal shed at the next board meeting if he submits an ACC application.
Nonsense.
While Gavin is now relieved some light has been shed on his problem, it still left him with a bad taste in his mouth.
The whole purpose of them is to make our life easier, not to cause problems.
Omar Lewis, KXAN News.
And before we aired this story, Gavin had already arranged for an attorney to handle his case. He was also planning to send a petition around his neighborhood. Alliance Association Management also informed us that according to Texas laws, when a new homeowner moves in, they inherit any existing violations. However, if you do sign up with an HOA, they're supposed to perform an inspection to look for violations, so you are aware.